lot of that showed at halftime we didn't have any fast break points. So last game we really pushed the pace. It was a close one in Philly, but tonight we should have used the pace to our advantage, played our style, and we didn't do that. And the second half we didn't necessarily start out right, but they got us going. Brown got going. Kyrie hit some big shots, put us within striking distance in the fourth quarter, and you got to give it to them. They make big shots when they counted. We felt like we had a good push at the end, but it just wasn't enough.
One big run in the third quarter got you back from 18 down to 2. How tough is it to make another run after they go up by 15 early in the fourth?
It's tough. I mean, we let up a little bit, and that's a team that plays really hard, is well coached, and they have different lineups that you saw tonight that they can play with, go small. They have guys that can stretch the floor, guys who made huge plays for them, big shots. Really on the last couple or few possessions between Bazemore, Schroeder, and Millsap, those guys all made shots, and we did too. Like I said, kept ourselves within striking distance, but it just wasn't enough, and we need a better effort come Friday.
Kevin, what do you do as a team in a game where pretty much everybody, the shots aren't falling? How do you approach that as a team? How do you try and get your way out of it?
Yeah, I mean, defensively, our assignments, we weren't necessarily the greatest. Some that we'll look at film tomorrow and try to be better, especially because the backcourt in Washington is always very tough. They play well at home, and they're going to be playing downhill and trying to put us in tough positions. So, like I said, we'll look at kind of X's and O's. We'll have a good game plan come Friday, but tonight it just wasn't good enough.
I thought that your guys' success against them the last couple of years may have caused you to not respect them. That was Ty's words. Could that play a factor at all in the outcome in your end?
I don't know. It's from a respect standpoint, they have very good players. They're well coached. That doesn't change. I know they had a little bit of a turnaround. They lose Horford, they lose T, guys like that, and it's. We're playing them at home. We know they're going to be gunning for us, especially after the history that we've had. So I don't know if it's a respect thing. We just we didn't play good enough basketball tonight.
Kevin, how were they different with Dwight out there? You guys had played them real well the last 11 times out. How were they different?
Dwight's always going to play physical. He was cleaning up a lot of our misses early on. I don't know what he ended up with defensive rebounding wise, but he was keeping us to one shot. Not a lot of offensive rebounds when he was out there, so from that perspective, he changes the game on that end of the floor quite a bit.
Did you feel like you guys got more space offensively when you went to Channing and you in the front court pulling Dwight more away from the basket?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, a lot of the time, when they were running that 1-3 pick and roll with Brown and Kyrie, we were both spacing the floor and trying to keep Dwight out of the paint. I think that's why they kind of moved it to Muscala and Millsap for a lot of the time going down the stretch. So, I think it definitely worked for us, but you got to tip your hats to them. They made big plays down the stretch.
It's not really hard. It's just, you stop making plays when they do. I don't think it's hard at all. It's just we've had times where we push that lead to, or it could be down 18, we push it to 10-12 opposed to, to 2. So it's not as hard as just making shots at the end of the day.
What'd you notice different about these Hawks with Howard in the middle and Schroeder running the point?
Nothing, honestly. I mean, other than Al was, was more of a jump shooter than Dwight was, but other than that, nothing.
Jared, we've talked to you on nights where you've shot a bunch of threes and they haven't gone in. You shooters shoot. But tonight, I forget what the final numbers were, but did it ever get to a point where it felt like you guys were looking for the three too much?
I think we had a discussion at halftime where they were 4 for 20 at the half, and some guys were saying mix it up, some guys were saying that's what we do. So it's just a matter of, in this situation you never know who's right. For me, I'm gonna keep shooting regardless. For some guys you might want to mix it up and start dribbling or try to penetrate or something. But I have the ultimate confidence in my shot. I'm not going to stop shooting. I don't care if I miss 100. I'm going to shoot 101 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. So I think it's just a matter of the confidence you have in yourself, if anything.
You have to go back to I guess game 4 of the finals to really find a point in time where you had a half that just didn't go well for you guys. Was it kind of almost like a strange feeling in here to be down that way and struggling that way?
Not really. I mean, we've missed shots before, and the previous 6 games we haven't really particularly shot the ball well as a team. So if that part felt familiar, but nah. I mean, it's just one of those days where the ball just don't go in, and that was the first half. I mean, second half we shot the ball a little better, but we also played harder on the defensive end. So that's what really closed the gap. More than anything, regardless if we're making or missing shots, we can't let that dictate our defense, and that's what we did in the first half.